All right, welcome back to another episode of Wack Topics. Let's get into this audio with Wack talking about Tory Lanez.
This ain't done. Come on, bro. All the Tory Lanez, that was a bang.
Sheesh.
We would have
Yo, that's
all lost our money on that trial.
yo,
For
I
sure.
lost money on that joint,
For
yo.
You know
sure.
what I'm
Word.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
That's
niggas,
a
hey,
fact.
niggas,
Was
we
going to
was,
bro, I'm
jail for
just being
real.
real. It was
Bro, I
like,
woke up.
huh? What?
ain't
I
no
was about to
way.
cry,
We was
yo. I
like,
was about
ain't
to
no
cry,
way.
yo. I was about to cry, yo. That
Bro,
shit made me
listen,
mad,
when you
bro.
go to jury trial, right, you got to remember, they say you must convict. It can be no reasonable
Reasonable
doubt.
doubt, yeah. It was all kind of reasonable doubt in that shit.
You got the DA opening statements, and then Megan comes out and tells a total different story from the DA opening statements. Then the
Mhm,
friend says, I lied about every mother thing,
mhm,
right? You
Right,
got one mother saying, nope, they both was trying to fight me. Then
right,
you got the DA saying, well, no, Kelsey kept Tory off of her,
right.
right? Then you got the mother from the balcony saying, I seen Kelsey shoot at her, and then the other got in the air,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You gotta
wait.
listen to this
Hey,
shit, right?
Yeah, wait. Then you
hey,
got
yo.
gun residue on two people's
Yeah,
hands.
on two people, but
Listen,
mainly
bro.
on her. But
The
mainly
mother
on.
said from the muzzle flash, he was shooting in the air. She shot down, he shot up.
That's all
So if
kind of
he's
Right.
reasonable
shooting in
doubt.
the air, right?
Yeah,
Ain't no way let's say he shoot. Well, that's say he ain't the one shot her in the foot, right?
right,
You got all this and they saying none of that raised doubt.
Crazy.
right. That
That's
was
wild.
all kind of reasonable
This
doubt.
is why I'm
It was
telling
like pick
y'all.
one. It was like pick one.
This is why I'm telling y'all the judge. I think in sentencing is gonna be a twist because the
Mm.
judge know if he get that man that time like that,
Appeal.
he can come back and appeal and overturn it all. Or if I give him a certain kind of sentence that he agrees to,
Yeah,
Mhm.
we got action at getting a conviction, right? And maybe he's deported and he
Mm.
restricted from coming back for 10
trying to
years,
save
whatever it may
themselves.
be. But
Let's
if
not
they
forget.
give him, I'm gonna be real. If I'm Tory, I want the judge to give it all to me right
Yeah,
now.
Mm. The
Because
whole
in
sentence.
12 to 24 months, I'm coming back and everything is overturned and I won't have to leave the country.
Yo, he ain't lying.
Wow.
He is not
I
lying, my
want him to
nigga.
give it all to
Wow.
me right
yeah.
now.
Yo,
That's
you a
right.
Listen,
smart man, yo.
I'm
That's
Yo,
right,
but
telling you.
because
didn't
you
didn't
can
you also
reopen
say
all them cases and beat one by
Everything. Look,
one.
too much
did
case study that shows that when this situation happened in this case, it wasn't a conviction. When this situation happened, it's
mm-hmm.
too much case law out there
Too
on
much case,
record
yeah.
to show that that shouldn't have
But you
happened.
know what's going to
But
help
that
him,
So
judge
Wack?
hey,
ain't no fool.
Wack, then you say that they're gonna take the judge and use them like how for the pill, like, well, I read this case right here. After you mentioned that
Yeah,
pill, the
that's
judge
what
wanted that
you
shit.
listen.
Yeah, hell
Listen,
yeah.
the judge, listen, bro. The judge ain't no fool. He also knows that
Mm,
works against his record. You
mm-hmm.
didn't see that black lady they just over, the one that sent Meek Mills on that
Yeah,
Yep,
violation for the
I
Oh,
drug
gotta
yeah,
catch
fight.
the
yeah,
story.
yeah,
I
yep,
gotta
yeah.
catch that
yep.
story
They
though. But I
just,
said,
bro,
yeah,
because of whatever that was, they went and overturned 50 of her cases.
Ooh,
Go pull it
okay.
up.
yeah, I read some
They
story. He
just
got
overturned 50 of her cases. Cases she said, I sentenced you to this. I said 50 of them, they overturned them. You
wow,
shouldn't have did this based upon this one case. And he know once you get one overturned and they start digging,
the
now you
domino.
become case law.
That's a
You
fact.
become a
Facts,
reference.
facts,
And that
facts.
is the worst thing they want is to be a reference case for
Mm-hmm.
people's appeals, bro.
Real
You
shit,
That
got
real
that
means
shit,
you
right.
tough.
Like
real
Cali
shit.
versus Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
That's going to be a law right there. I know exactly what you're saying.
Hey, Wack,
right?
I know you're not gonna agree with me, but I feel like Tory basically took the loss for OJ. I know you're not gonna agree with it, but I really feel
No,
like
no,
Nah,
no, no.
yeah,
I know people go, that's the karma theory,
mm-hmm.
And I'm
I
gonna
got
tell
you.
you when it comes to karma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Karma, bro, happens. We call it karma. Sit back, you had a car accident. Yeah, that's their karma from this.
yeah.
Cause
Since
one
we.
ain't got nothing to do with it, one
Mm-hmm.
ain't got no look, you got a white lady or whatever she was and a black man. You
Mm-hmm.
got this is a black woman, black man. There's no relation, there's no nothing. Neither one of these from California.
Got you.
So one ain't got nothing to do with the other. But what you saying is when it comes to the DA, all right, y'all got off with one and we got one. I get it. And you know what? Once again, I think Tory, just like Bill Cosby, is gonna be right back at us. What Bill was gone 2 years,
About
a
two
couple
years.
years. Yeah, yeah. He like, and see, Tory got enough time between now and January. His law firm is so fresh. They should already be appeals and all that already to be established. They should be utilizing their resources to submit that at the time of sentencing and all that. But they gotta wait. They gotta wait till sentencing. I already would spend that money to have them prepping that anyway. But
Like right now.
what this lady did in Atlanta kind of make me feel they gonna come out. We're gonna give you 10 years probation, 15 years probation,
I
but he's still gonna
understand.
have to leave here.
Yeah, that's immigration. Probation
No,
is
I
going.
know that. No, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
So
saying.
either way, he got to leave.
All right, let's take a quick break here. And before we get back to the rest of the audio, drop down in the comments and let me know if you think Tory will be successful in the appeals process.
See, look, here go the thing, right? They put him in there for 30 days or so.
yep.
He feel it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want out? We'll give you this. You take this. You free today, but you got to leave here.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
don't know if he mentally, because I ain't talked to him. I'm hoping he called my phone. His people already called me. I don't know if he's mentally there to say it might be better for me to do another 1 or 2 to make my next 30 or 40 better versus we let you go right now. You're going to be gone 10, 20 away from here anyway. Once he files for the appeal, and he gets the appeal overturned, right? He's free. Then it goes to law. He's gonna use other cases to appeal his case. He can't appeal his case with his case. He gotta go US versus David Ramirez. US versus, you know, uh Tony Martin. US, so it shows here this happened, and when this happened, this was the findings. You guys did the total opposite. US versus Tony Martin. This happened in this case. This happened. It wasn't a conviction. And in this case, you guys did the total opposite. Grounds for
Mm.
appeal. They're gonna pull up about 5 different case studies that's already on in the book, right? That people have used to appeal and come home. This is
Yes, sir.
why the judges. That's why I think he's gonna be real careful with his sentencing. He gonna try to offer something to get him to sign that paper to keep it
Mm.
from going that way, but yet get him up out of here. See,
He just
the
can't fall
jury,
for it.
the juror already then did some bullshit. Now the judge put something in front of him to make him agree and willingly sign over some to where he can't do that.
Yeah,
See, once he
yeah.
take a deal, he can't come back with the appeal.
That's a fact.
Remember, you take a deal, you can't
Ah,
appeal. If
yeah, I
that
got you.
judge just say, look, you looking at 22 years, but what I'm willing to do is give you a mother 10 or 15 years suspended sentence with a felony plea and you go home today, but you have to leave the country in 30 days or
Mm.
72 hours, whatever it may be. What are you willing to accept? If Tory accepts that, the judge ain't got to worry about no mother appeal and become a case law. If he go in there and say, yo, I convict you, they say he looking at 22. So there's a mid and a low to that. So you figure a mid, let's just go in thirds. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, um,
At least it's no mandatory though.
so let's say, if you're looking at 22, let's say his mid is 14. Let's say his low is 9. Low 9, mid 14, high
14.
22. So let's
I
say
got
he
you.
goes in there and says, well, I'm going to give you the low 9 years, whoop to whoop to whoop,
For
California
years
State
probation.
Prison,
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
right? At that point, the door is wide open to appeal. If Tory
Mm.
appeals and comes back and they overturn it, that means he walk up out of there felony free. They can't move him.
Yo.
All right, so those are Wack's thoughts about Tory Lanez case at this moment. You know, I have to say that we've heard a great deal of information from media sources, whether social media or news outlets or bloggers or blogs, whatever it may be. And I know we are missing a lot of information because we were not actually in the trial. We're not the jury. We don't have the evidence that they received. I must say that if we have to blame somebody for why Tory has found himself guilty, you're going to have to blame his attorney. The purpose of a prosecutor is to present the facts as they know it to be. The purpose of the defense side is to present information that pokes holes in the prosecution's case so that the jury says, maybe those charges actually don't fit Miss Doe or Mr. Doe. In this case, his attorney did not present enough that we see for the jury to say, I don't know. And because the jury didn't say, I don't know, they decided to find him guilty. So, if anything, his attorney didn't do what his job was, which was to make sure the jury left that trial with a whole bunch of doubt, or at least a reasonable amount of doubt. What do you think? Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you for the next one.